Came to the U.S. in 1977, and lived here almost like 34 years. I was doing other businesses, but when my son was at school at Virginia Tech, and he decided to learn more about wine and wineries, then we chose that business over the others. And when he got his master's degree on enology from Virginia Tech, that's when we started the winery here in Loudon County.
My master's degree was in wine. My undergraduate degree was in biochemistry. And so I always knew I wanted to study some kind of science, possibly go into the environmental field or enjoy doing something while working outside. And so I found that this winery, this farming, is very suitable for me.
When we're talking with my son how to do this, what to do this, in that, we wanted to have a slope. It has to face south. And those are the two main things that we're looking at.
Virginia soils are very suitable for grapes. The most important thing is to have well-drained soil. You don't want to have lots of water in the soil. So when it rains, the water either gets absorbed into the ground or it washes away. This is very helpful if you have slopes or if you plant in areas that don't have a lot of natural springs.
We bought the place in 2001. It was a poison ivy field. There was nothing in here. So we worked like 2 years to plant the vines, to restore the buildings, to put up the winery. And in 2003 we opened the doors in October the 3rd. So it's been 8 years that we're serving the public now. Before we decide to do anything, we flew to France with my son. And when we checked the latitude of our area compared to the France, we are just in south of Bordeaux, north of the Pyrenees area. So we flew there, and then we talked to the vineyards and the wineries, what they grow, how they grow, are they happy with that? And we selected those grapes that they were growing there for our planting here.
The most important thing is the canopy management in preserving the grapes. Since we have lots of rain and humidity, lots of water, it's important that we keep a very thin canopy. So we're out there tending to the vines by hand, making sure that the wind can pass through the vines and that the sunlight is hitting the fruit.
We're a small boutique winery. We make 3,000 cases of wine here, and then we sell everything out of the tasting room. We distribute some wines at the restaurants in the area and some wholesale distributor who takes to the other retailers to sell the wine. We want to stay as a small family boutique winery because you can control better that way the wine, and you can have a better quality on the wines.
Wine tasting and wine marketing, the best way that we market our product is that we teach the customer how to use wine. What is wine? Wine originally wasn't a very popular beverage to Americans. It's typically soda or beer or even liquor. Wine is best marketed through food, and teaching people how to use wine through pairing it with the different foods and how the foods change the flavor of the wine and how the wine changes the flavor of the food. So when we do our wine tastings here in our tasting room, we offer them a little bit of cheese, a little bit of bread, a little bit of chocolate, maybe some olive oil, and all these different types of foods that really influences the wine. Sometimes when you have a glass of wine, the wine isn't very pleasurable by itself, but when you pair it with the proper food, it's wonderful. My mother is certainly the one who has influenced my winemaking because I grew up eating some of the best foods that she made, all Turkish foods. Wine is truly an experience. Wine is not a beverage. Wine is something that can take people to different places in the world without having them leave themselves. A beverage is a way to travel. A wine is a way to travel.
Apparently we have the best view in the Loudon County wineries among them. That's what the customer says, and I should agree with that. It's something that grows nice and people enjoy it, and we love it too. So it's a passion.